Hey Google, good morning.
Hi, Ting. The time is 7:01 a.m. right now in that it's 26 and mostly sunny. Today, it'll be partly cloudy, with a forecast high of 33 and a low of 24. Enjoy your day. Here's the latest news.
The BBC.
Both sides say unscheduled Brexit talks have failed to produce an agreement on some key issues. One of the biggest sticking points is the border between Northern Ireland and the Republic. Jason Groves is the Daily Mail's political editor.
I think you could say that the DUP probably have prevailed a bit. I think if it hadn't been for them, we might have got to a deal today. I think they've helped put the handbrake on things a little bit. But then Mrs May's obviously got her own cabinet to worry about as well, and I think they've also put their collective feet down.
A British mountain biker has been shot dead while riding in the French Alps. It's thought the victim was 34-year-old Mark Stutton from Caerphilly in South Wales. A member of a game hunting club is being questioned on suspicion of manslaughter. There are calls from Europe for a credible investigation into the disappearance of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi. The UK, France and Germany want Riyadh to give a detailed account of what happened to him in the country's embassy in Istanbul. The Saudis deny he was killed there. Ilan Goldenberg used to work at the US State Department and says there'll be economic consequences.
The consequences might come from the fact that businesses are getting hesitant about investing, the fact that Saudi Arabia's reputation has already taken a hit. And I also think you're going to have things, for example, like major pieces of arms sales or, for example, agreements that have been discussed about a potential new major nuclear agreement with Saudi Arabia that are just not going to get through Congress.
Hey
Angela
Google,
Merkel's sister party suffered massive losses in state elections in Bavaria, Germany's biggest state. Early results show the Christian Social Union losing its absolute majority.
Hey Google,
The Greens surged into second place and the
what time is it?
7:04.
anti-immigration AFD entered the state parliament for the first time. Jeremy Cliffs from The Economist magazine.
The CSU had a terrible night, perhaps not quite as terrible as they feared based on some recent polls, but a night bad enough for them to go into a period of great introspection and, I suspect, some sort of power struggle over the next few days. And obviously that will prompt questions about who will govern Bavaria, Germany's richest state by many measures, and also one of its most politically influential.
A report claims 40% of self-made millionaires are dyslexic. The charity Made by Dyslexia also says the real number of people with it's higher than a government study, which claimed it stands at 3% of the UK. Businessman and former Dragon's Den star Theo Paphitis has been speaking to 5 Live.
Without realising all the things I'd done as a kid to get through the day, to get through the month, to get through the school year, were absolutely blinding lessons for the real day job, running your own business, which meant you worked harder, you prepared, you identified problems, they didn't frighten you, you learned to break them up into little problems and deal with them one by one.
And a historic island fortress off the coast of Plymouth's been put up for sale with a guide price of £6 million. Drake's Island has a 16th century barracks, a pier and an underground network of tunnels. The 6-acre site also comes with planning permission for a hotel and a spa.
BBC News.
Is it going to rain?
Yes, that will be getting rain tomorrow.
News Talk.
Good morning, I'm Deirdre Farrelly with your online news roundup. The escalating trade war between the US and China